Hello class, welcome to HRMA 2340. And I have to apologize that I cannot be with you on the 22nd Monday, but I will see you on the 24th Wednesday, early 8:30 a.m. in our classroom. The reason why I'm not present today for the 22nd is because of the America's Lodging Investment Conference that I'm with 4 students, but I will be back in class with you on Wednesday. So for now, I've asked you to read the syllabus, but I thought that it might be easy if I go through the syllabus in a video with you that might be able to highlight certain things for you. So first of all, if you need to get a hold of me for anything, anytime, the best way to figure out how to get a hold of me is either to call me, because if you call me, then it will go into my email if for some reason I'm not in the office. Or actually the email will be the best way to go, because then we have the time and everything too, that when you call me and so on. Now my office hours are right there on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays right after my classes at 10 to 12. However, if these times are not good for you because you might have a class and so on, that's totally okay. I'm normally here at about 6 o'clock in the morning because I hate to be late for class, so I come to work really early. So you can see me before class or any time outside those class office hours. All you need to do is to email me and let me know of your preferred time, and we can make sure that we have the schedule open and I can book you in and so on. Now, there is a book that we are required to have for this class, and it's again totally up to you. Some of you are okay without the textbook because you have really access to a lot of things on PowerPoint already, and also on the whole Blackboard that I typed in for you. So there are students that can go through the class without the textbook. But if you're one of those that would like a textbook to follow, then this will be a good text to go for. So it's totally up to you for that. However, the required supplies, those are required. You do need a regular standard calculator and a pencil, and please a good eraser, because we do need it. Now, if you do need to buy a calculator anyhow, then I would suggest to buy the Texas Instruments BA2+, because that is the calculator that we will use in the finance class to do time value of money. Now, although that class is not maybe 3 semesters later, but if you have to buy a calculator anyways, you might want as well, go and buy that one. That is about $30 or so, so have time to shop around and so on. Don't pay the higher prices than that, because it should not be more than 30 something dollars. But any calculator will do. So if you have just a regular calculator that can add, subtract, divide, and multiply, that is all. You can even go to the dollar store to get one. But make sure that you do bring a calculator for any quiz or exam, because we cannot use a cell phone to serve as a calculator. So the course goal is right here for you, is to introduce you all to the principles of financial accounting. And the next class after this one, you'll be looking at managerial accounting. Now, the make a policy is right there for you as well. But I want to stress that if any time that you have any concern about your grade or anything, please come and talk to me as soon as possible so that we can take care of that for you. On the second page of the course syllabus, you will see the course objectives. This kind of outline what are the major topics that we'll be looking at in this class. And we'll go through all of them, obviously, when we go through our regular lecture and practice exercises and so on. But I'm really interested and serious about our learning environment. And what that means is that I will do my best to make sure that we have a comfortable physical learning environment, but also a very comfortable psychological learning environment. In other words, in our class, there's no judgment. If you have questions, ask anytime. This is what we're here for learning. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just raise your hand or just call it out, and we'll take care of your questions as they come. But one thing is very important I want to stress is that we need to respect each other in the classroom. I know we're all different, our learning styles are different and so on, but make sure that you respect your fellow classmates and all that. And I always tell my class that I am probably one of the, maybe not the nicest, but a pretty nice person. However, if I find out that somebody's cheating in my class, I can be the worst person that you've ever seen. So please don't see that side of me, because I don't like that side of me either. And knowing you all, I know that you guys would not do that, so we'll have a great class. And please do participate in our class discussions anytime. And of course, there will always be some unforeseen circumstances. And if those arise, we will take care of that. But please do let us know all these things, okay? I do put over here that no computers, tablets, or smartphones are to be used in class unless they are required. So for those of you who are using your computers and tablets to take notes, please check with me on that. I'm not against it, but if for some reason, if I'm walking around the classroom and I see that you're checking your Facebook and other things rather than doing things for our class, I might have to ask you to leave that computer and you will never be able to use that and so on, which I don't want it to be that way. I just want to make sure that while we're in class, we respect each other and that we will concentrate on what we're learning in class, which is accounting. Now, the next part is our grade and how we get our A's, and of course the assessment. And my goal is to make sure that all of you will get an A in the class, but I need your help. I can't do it by myself. So make sure that you understand what are the requirements. If you have any questions anytime, just make sure that you come and see me, and I'll be glad to answer it for you or work with you on extra materials, whatever, and so on. Now, there are 5 points of attendance, and really the attendance is, as it says over here, to encourage you, to make sure that for those of you who come to class all the time, that this is a reward for you for perfect attendance. For the homework, we do have 2 homework, and they add up to 15 points, so it's 7.5 points per homework for your term grade, and we will always go through that. And by the way, if you look at your Blackboard right now, the 2 homeworks are posted in there already in the order that we'll be covering them. So for those of you who are interested in seeing what it is, you are more than welcome to get started on it if you'd like to do that. After the homework, we have 2 mini projects, each of them 10 points, and this is a group project. And again, when we get to that part, we'll talk more about it. There'll also be quizzes. Now, as you can see here, I only take top 5 scores, and each of them will be worth 20 points, so that will give you the 100 points that you need. But if we have more quizzes, then, as it says, I will only take the top 5, so if we have 6 quizzes, we'll drop the lowest one. So that's how we work. Normally, in the course of a semester, we'll be able to do 6 or 7 quizzes. So there'll be a chance, at least one chance, if not 2, that you're able to drop your 2 lowest quiz grades. And finally, we have 2 exams, 20 points each, and that will make up our entire grade. Attached to here also is the student culture of the college, and this is done by the Dean's Undergraduate Advisory Council this past spring. And we will obviously honor this, and we will try to make sure that we all behave in such a way with the proper values of academic integrity, compliance, professionalism, punctuality, and commitment. Now, I do know that 8:30 is very early in the morning, and it might be difficult for us sometimes, but we will try to as much as possible. And hopefully you guys will all be there at 8:30 when we start class. The next couple of pages are some important university notices. So if any of those somehow apply to you, such as students with disabilities and so on, there might be paperwork that we need to work on, so please let me know. There are information about plagiarism for you as well as to what is plagiarism, so make sure that you go to the catalog and take a look at it. And this is the page that I mentioned to you in my email that I would like you all to please help me out. Make sure that you read the entire syllabus and understand what's going on, and fill this out and give it to me on Wednesday, the 24th, when we meet. And that will take care of our course syllabus. Now again, if you have any questions in the next few days, please email me and I'll be able to get back with you. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday.